Now, gentlemen, let's remember that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Does anybody have any questions? You know, there's really no bad questions.
Okay, yeah. Does pH stand for Pensol or my level of acidity?
Or, what's the fastest way to get out of my pH?
Really?
If I identify as being in the Eastern time zone, can I go to lunch early?
If I identify as being in the Pacific time zone, can I show up to school late?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
If Jesus was a freshman, would he have to wear a name tag?
Who would win in a fight, Mr. Conlon or a honey badger?
Is Mr. Montroy really Mr. White?
Who is the one who knocks?
Honey, where's my super suit?
Who let the dogs out?
Who let my dog out?
You want to know how I got these scars?
Are there more wheels than there are doors?
What are those?
How many sage cookies would I need to become Cookie Monster?
What's the world record for eating a sage dining cookie?
Done.
Who has the best Chewbacca impression?
If we make Dr. Burger the president, can we call him the Burger King?
Does anybody else hear a changeup coming?
Hey Siri, how do I prank that soldier boy?
Was Michael Jordan named after Jordan sneakers?
Is TikTok an app, or how much time I have to get a homecoming date?
Speaking of TikTok, when does this class end?
Okay, get out.
Good morning, Straight Jesuit. I'm Jose Ochoa. Today is Friday, August 26th, or day 4 on your schedule. We got a great show for you today. First, we're giving it to Martine with Man on the Street.
Woo! What's up, Crusaders? It's back for another year. It's gonna be a great year. Let's just do it. Okay, now without further ado, I'm Martine with Man on the Street. Let's go! Woo! What's the most interesting thing you did this summer?
Probably just think about Martine.
You excited to be back at school?
Yeah, because I can see Martine in person.
What's the most interesting thing you did this summer?
I went to Georgia.
Georgia. What'd you do there?
I went to my grandparents' lake house.
Were they cool?
I mean, they're grandparents.
What's the craziest thing you did this summer?
I ate pig's blood.
How did the pig feel about that?
It was dead, so I didn't feel anything.
What do you think about the 50-cent markup on the cookies?
Why would you do that?
Have you showered in the past 3 weeks? No? That's all right. Me neither. Don't worry. Stank Jesuit has you covered. Stank Jesuit is the best Catholic perfume on the market. Our world-class perfume only contains the finest of ingredients, brewed to perfection on location, such as Dasani water, mercury, and other unimportant chemicals of no importance to consumers. It works all the time, 60% of the time, but don't take our word for it. Listen to these satisfied customers.
Stank Jesuit has changed my life. All of a sudden, people are willing to enter within 4 feet of me.
Believe it or not, nobody wears nose pins in class anymore. I couldn't believe it.
Now, I don't have to worry about people keeling over and vomiting as I walk by them.
Disclaimer, clinical trials have found that Stank Jesuit may cause headaches, fevers, chills, hallucinations, redness, itching, feelings, skin lesions, swelling, abdominal pain, difficulty breathing, low blood pressure, hives, rash, blindness, hair loss, stomach, back pain, diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, respiratory infection, gangrene, inflammation, heart cancer, pancreatitis, blood clots, liver failure, bacterial infection, all leading to certain death. Not Stank Jesuit is allergic to gluten or anything. Do not use the top of your feet or any federal land. Stank Jesuit currently available for purchase in Indiana, Arizona, Washington, Kansas, Alabama, Ohio, Oregon, Nevada, New Jersey, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Vermont, South Dakota, Idaho, EU, most commonly countries, 4 to 5 New York City, and Quebec.
Stank Jesuit. Smell for others.
You excited to be back at school?
Yeah, fight. Football team finna turn up this year, you already know.
Undefeated?
Creek. The Creek still exists.
What do you think about the name tag? Favorite teacher?
Jeremy Dunford.
Mr. Dunford? Okay, Mr. Seaman, watch out. He's coming for you.
Mr. Romano.
Mr. Romano, okay.
I don't have one yet.
No one yet?
Definitely Mr. Dunford.
Who's your favorite teacher this year?
Hard to tell so far, but I think my favorite teacher is probably going to be Mr. Howe.
Mr. Howe. What about Mr. Y? What do you guys think about the new fire game Stumble Guys?
I must say, it's not bad.
Stumble Guys, what do you think?
I'm probably the best player here.
Who's your favorite teacher so far?
Cubis. Mr. Dunford.
Mr. Dunford, no, that's 4 votes. Name a woman.
A woman? I don't know.
How was he born? Name a woman. Name a woman.
My mom.
Did you wash your hands?
No.
Who's your favorite teacher this year?
It's gotta be Miss Rhodes for theology.
Miss Rhodes for sure.
Yeah, that class is a lot of fun.
Mr. Dunford, theology.
Mr. Dunford now has 5 votes. Mr. Seaman, 0.
Mr. Romano.
Mr. Romano.
Mr. Dunford.
Mr. Dunford, that's 6. Mr. Seaman, 0. Mr. Seaman. Oh yeah, Mr. Seaman won.
Finally, now we have Season 4, Episode 2 of The Hot Sheet, featuring Mr. Viancos.
Welcome to Season 4, Episode 2 of The Hot Seat, the show where we rapid fire questions to get to know SJ faculty and staff. I'm here today with Mr. Viancos.
Glad to be here.
Who are you?
Cooper Viancos.
What do you do?
I am a teacher and a coach.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sugar Land, Texas.
Where did you go to college?
The University of Florida.
Where did you want to go to college?
Texas A&M.
What sports did you play in high school?
Baseball and tennis.
What is something that has happened to you that is 1 in a million?
On my vacation this summer to New Mexico, I got 3 separate speeding warnings.
Oh, nice.
So I actually didn't get tickets. I got warnings each time.
Nice.
And yeah, I was thanking my lucky stars for those. But yeah.
What music do you listen to?
Pretty much everything, mainly country and rock.
If you were stuck on a deserted island with one teacher, who would you want?
Coach Willie Webster.
It's the right answer. It's the only answer.
Only answer, right.
What is your most awkward homecoming memory?
Probably asking my date, homecoming. I didn't really know her pretty much at all, really. And I had that was back when we shaved our heads. So I had a freshly shaved head. I looked like a miniature version of Voldemort. I was about 5'4", and I didn't know this girl at all, and it was super awkward. I thought she was gonna say no. I went over there at lunch, and she said yes, but I think we danced for like maybe a minute.
Who are your top 3 role models?
Probably my dad, Clint Eastwood, and the guy at the Astros game that would bang the trash can in the dugout.
What is your guilty pleasure?
Sweet tarts.
Nice, nice. What is your biggest goal?
My biggest goal, to retire in Florida and have a boat, a wife, and a dog.
Nice. What is your littlest goal?
My littlest goal is to get home without road rage on 59 today.
Nice. It's a hard one. I heard you were a drum major in high school. Can you show us through your motions?
Okay, yeah. So, if you're doing it depends on what kind of time signature you're doing, but if you got a 4/4 going, you got a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or if you got a 3 beats, 3/4 signature, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So,
what's the best PH you've given?
The best PH I've ever given. This guy, this student in the library, remained unnamed. Middle of examen, was playing. I don't even know what it was on his iPad, but probably some game. And from the second floor, I sniped him with a marker.
Oh, wow.
And he looks up, and then I was like, "That's a PH." And the whole library was laughing at him, and it was pretty awkward.
What's the best PH you ever received as a student?
Coach Lynn's class freshman year. I don't remember what I was doing. I was probably making a dumb joke, and he gave me a PH. Oh, actually, you know what? It was for no name tag, and I thought it was really stupid. And I don't think he was going to give me a PH until I said it was stupid. And then he gave me the PH.
Don't lose your name tag, freshman. Don't do it. Don't do it. What advice would you give to this guy right here?
Man, dream big. Keep going. You're gonna grow one day. I was probably about 4 foot in that picture.
And then this guy right here.
Man, I'd probably tell him to enjoy the moment a little bit more. You know, you're only a senior once in your life here at Jesuit, so you know, enjoy it.
Yeah. And then, who was the scariest teacher when you were here at SJET?
Brother Casey. Brother Casey. He was the scariest teacher, but also the most kind underneath all that. Yeah. But you know, if you took one step on the grass, man, it was like you'd hear him holler from across the quad, and you'd immediately want to, you'd regret your decision. So.
Nice. And finally, who are you going to nominate for the next episode of The Hot Seat?
Mrs. Karaszewski in the theology department.
Cool. Ms. Karaszewski, please check your email. You'll be hearing from us shortly. Okay?
All right.
We're done. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all we have for you today, Straight Jesuit. I'm Jose Ochoa. See you next time.